So as they die and as they actually gain points, they go up and down in levels. Hey guys, and welcome back to my world. Right, today I have player rankings for you. Now I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for this. Now it's really quite simple actually, and that is just this bunch of command blocks over here. Okay, so you'll see there's six command blocks in a row of 2, which means that there's 6 ranks. Okay, there's a gray rank, a yellow rank, a blue rank, red rank, a green rank, and a purple rank, I think, or it's a green, but anyway, the colors. Yeah, you can see the colors on the side there. Okay, now I don't have any prefixes to these names yet. I will get to that towards the end of this video. Right, so the way that player ranks actually work is that on the side you will see the color of the name is actually the color of the team I am in. So player rankings basically work on a player being added to a team. So it's just, you know, a function that's there, but I've just, you know, used it in a slightly different way. So what I've set up is that you've got a level 1 rank. So join team L1, which is level 1 rank, which is your base rank. Then you have a level 2 rank, level 3, level 4, level 5, and level 6. Okay, so then what I've done is I've set up an objective, okay, an objective that says that if somebody is has a status score of 1, add them to the level 1 team. Okay, so we'll add them to the level 1 team. Then I've just this command block over here. So this is just a clock running. It activates this command block. If it detects somebody with a status of 1. Okay, so if I make I can never say his name, Octagon. If I change his, no, actually no, because he's already 2. So if I make Farah state, what am I doing? Scoreboard, players, set, just do Farah, do his status as, if we set him to 1, you'll see that he now dropped a rank. So his name has turned grey and has been given a number 2. Okay, so what happens is it tests for a player that has a status score of minimum 1 and has a status score of 1. So anybody that has exactly 1 point will then be added to the level 1 team. So when somebody is successfully added to the level 1 team, okay, this comparator will fire, and then what it will do is it'll set that person's status to the to 2. That's why Farah went from a 1 to a 2. Now the reason I'm doing that is so that this command block over here doesn't constantly update and add that player to the team. I mean, there's no real visual impact and there's no real lag impact. It's just in the back end. If you look at the command block output, yeah, this gets added the whole time. Okay, so if you want to be level 2, I say that you have to have a status of at least 20 and no more than 20. So when you have a status of 20, you then add it to the level 2. So if I now type in again scoreboard Farah and I give him 20, you will see he's now gone up a rank and he now is on 21 for exactly the same reason. I've added 1 point so that this command block doesn't fire off the whole time. Just grab my potion over there. And then level 3 is 40 points. Same thing. So if I give Farah 40 points, boom, you'll see he's now equal to me. Level 4 is 60 points. Okay, so let's give him 60 points. Right, and you'll see he now changes color. And then you go on to level 6. Right, so which is the highest level. Now you can have any amount of levels. It does not just have to be 6, but yeah, I just found 6 is a nice round figure to actually work with. Right, and just to remind myself and you guys, I've actually added the levels over here. So there's a number of ways a player can rank up. Now, as you saw, you can rank up by just typing the person's name. Now that's okay for service, but sometimes you want to actually have quests. You want to rank people up based on the amount of kills that they have and so forth. So for that, I have actually built a little player rank up system over here based on total kill count. Okay, so I mean, I will build more of these modules as I develop this map in a box more. So that literally just plop this down in your world, flip the switch that says I want to have rank up based on kill count, or you can say I want to rank up based on points. I want to rank up based on the amount of diamonds somebody has collected. So I mean, I will build all of these, but for now, as a demo, I have just got total kill count. Now, to do this, I've set up 3 commands, okay, or 3 objectives. I set up deaths, so I'm checking if somebody is dying. I set up an objective called kills, which is the default Minecraft scoreboard total kill count objective, okay, and then I set another objective called kill score, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using the total kill count as a counter of somebody killing a mob, okay, but I will need to remove that point from that person to reset them to 0. Okay, so I needed to find another way of then giving them points to have a total score in the end. So this is why I brought in kill score. So I'm detecting if somebody has killed something. So you can see here, scoreboard players add at anybody who has got a kill count of 1, at least 1, give them 1 status point. Okay, so the status point will be displayed on the side over here, and this will go up as you kill. So the more you kill, the more your status goes up, and when I hit 80, I will then rank up. Okay, but what I then want to do is I then want to also add one to a kill score, so that I can actually see how the complete total amount of kills that I have in the end. Right, so because I'm removing the kills from the default Mimecast one, I do need to give it somewhere else. Then this is where I'm doing that. And then last but not least, I then actually remove that kill from that player, so that the player is then back to 0, and then it just restarts the whole thing. So I have a clock running that then runs down this line that does exactly that. Okay. Now, what happens when somebody dies? Now, I've got a test for death here. So when somebody dies, okay, this comparator will then be active, right, which will then activate this repeater, which will then run down this line of blocks. Now, what these blocks do is they detect what rank the player is, and then drops them down 1 rank. So if you, it takes 20 kills to go up in a rank, okay, and it takes 1 death to drop you down a rank. So what the first block does, it tests. So you'll see scoreboard players set. So it's now first of all going to test if a player has died. So you'll see over here, score deaths minimum 1. So the player has died. And then next we test to see if they are rank number 2. So rank number 2 is between 21 and 39, because at 40 you go to rank 3. So test if you're in rank 2. So if you've died and you're in rank 2, we will then set your status to 1. So over here we will set the status to 1. So let's say so let's just take Farah. Let's say we set his status to 1. You'll see that he now drops down a rank, gets added to gets added to the first rank, and his status then gets set to 2. Okay, so he's dropped down a rank. The second block tests if anybody is rank 3, and then drops them down to rank 2. The third one, if anybody's rank 4, and drops them to 3, 5 to 4, 6 to 5. And then the last command block is very, very important. It actually then removes that death from the person, because as long as that person has at least 1 death, it'll keep on dropping them down a rank. Okay, now this is it. This is how simple it is. So combine that with my ranking system over here, and you have yourself a nice little ranking system. I don't know how many times I've said that now. Right, so I will have quite a few of these different modules as time goes on. So what you'll do is you'll drop it in your map, you'll come down this shaft, and you will then say, fine, I want to turn off the kills based ranking. Is it raining? I want to turn off the kills based ranking, and I just want to use normal ranking, or I don't know, how many diamonds somebody has mined. I don't know, whatever. We'll see where we go with this. Okay, right, so the last thing I'm going to show you with this map and with this release, I'm also giving you 3 or 4 default scoreboard.dat files. Okay, what that is going to do is it's going to actually change the status on the side. It'll add a prefix to it depending on which file you choose. Now, the first file I gave you is this absolute default file, which is which just changes the colors. The second file is standard server rankings, which is guest, player, member, mod, admin, owner. Okay, so that's the 6 ranks. I then have the ranking that I'm going to actually be using for this particular mini game, because what I'm going to do is we're going to play a little mini game up there, just to show you guys how this actually works. So we're going to play a little mini game up there. And that is going to be, I can't quite remember, but it's based on the lowest level is called victim. The second level, so if you kill 20 things, 20 mobs, you then become a thug. If you then kill 40 mobs, you become a killer. So you rank up like that. And then the last one I'm going to give you guys is what I just call the classic RPG. So it's wizard, knight, rogue, ranger, etc., cleric, which at a later stage I'll start doing the classes for you guys as well. Okay, so I'm going to just really jump out of here and just show you guys how to then activate those scoreboard.dat files. So I'm going to go and open up my Finder window. So what you want to do, you want to download the map, go to your saves folder, find the map, go into the map. Okay, so into the map folder, look for the data folder, open up the data folder, and then you'll see there is 4 files named scoreboard. Now the first one is scoreboard basic RPG. Okay, then you've got the scoreboard.dat, which is the file that the map uses. Then I've got scoreboard default server.dat and scoreboard mob games.dat. So what you want to do is you want to rename the scoreboard to original. So this is the one that just the straightforward colors. And then for the mob games, you want to remove the mob games part of it and the dot, so that now becomes your scoreboard.dat. Okay, and that's it. You have now installed the mob game dat file. So I will also, as time goes by, I will add more of these .dat files for you guys to use on this map. Okay, so I am then just going to restart the server. Okay, so just to bring that back up, I'm just going to tell people to come back in. Okay, back up. Right, so now when I join the server again, okay, you will now see on the right hand side, I now have prefixes to my name. Okay, you'll see everything has been reset as well, because this is a completely new dat file. So if I now go scoreboard players set my status to 20, you'll see I become a thug. If I set it to 40, I become a killer. If I set it to 60, I become a rogue, and if I set it to 80, I become an assassin, and if I set it to 100, I become a ninja. Okay, so that is it. This is how the ranking is going to work. So if you don't want these, just change that file that I showed you to whichever one it is you want, and it'll automatically just add it to you. Okay, so I'll see how far they are with this, and then we're going to do some mob games to show you how it works in action, how the ranking works. And as you can see, we've got quite a nice quick arena thrown together by Octagon, or Actav, and as always, my builder Farah, my good friend and main builder chum. Okay, right, so why is it okay? So let's make this a bit more. There we go. You'll see Octagon is just up the level. right? So we'll see. Oh, 31, 32, 33. He's doing quite well. Okay, that's not enough mobs then. Let's just do more. Okay, so you'll see that Octagon is now a killer. Farah's a thug as always. And yeah, let's just get them to rank up some more. Okay, let's just see. There we go, they're both thugs. This should keep them busy. Okay, well, as you can see... Right. Right, so let's see if they survive this. So as you can see, Faros is a killer now. He's up to a level. I'm hoping that he's going to die. So let's see if I... Okay, so we're going to get him to try and get him to die. Yeah, well... And he died. And you will see that Octagon has now gone back to a level 1. And Faraz has now dropped down to a rogue status. So as they die and as they actually gain points, they go up and down in levels. Yeah, so this is this is how this whole ranking system works. Cool, guys. If you enjoyed this, please yeah, let me know. Hope you really did. And any questions, comments, likes, whatever is appreciated. And as always, I will check